morning to all of you. Today I am taking the topic colloids from your chapter number 2 is matter around us pure of class 9 science. Colloids, a type of heterogeneous mixture in which the size of the particle is between 1 to 1000 nanometer and m, that is the unit nanometer. Colloids, for example, milk, smoke, butter. These are the examples of colloids. Now, subtopic of colloids, that is characteristics of colloids. Now, first characteristic, that is nature. Nature of the colloids is heterogeneous. Heterogeneous, in previous videos we discussed that heterogeneous mixture, it means the appearance is not same throughout. Second characteristics, that is size of particles. Size of the particles of colloid is between 1 to 1000 nanometer. Third characteristic, that is Tyndall effect. It's the main characteristic of colloids that colloid shows Tyndall effect because of their particle size. When we are passing the beam of light in any of colloid, then path of the light becomes visible. That effect is called as Tyndall effect, and colloids shows the Tyndall effect. Next characteristic, that is filtration. Colloids can't be filtered by ordinary paper or the filter paper. It can be filtered only by the semi-permeable membranes, for example cellophane. Next, that is settling property. If you are keeping colloids for some time undisturbed, then particles of colloid will never be settled down. It means it do not show the settling property. If we summarize these characteristics of colloid, then first, that is nature. Nature of the colloid is heterogeneous. Second, size of particles. The particle size of colloid is between 1 to 1000 nm. Tyndall effect. Colloids shows the Tyndall effect. Filtration. Colloids can't be filtered with the help of ordinary paper or filter paper. It can be filtered by the semi-permeable membranes. Settling property. Colloids do not show the settling property. It means the particles of colloid will not be settled down on keeping undisturbed for some time. Now, components of colloid. This is the subtopic of colloid. Just like solution, that solution having the two component, one is solid, another is solvent. Similarly, colloids also having the two component, that is dispersed phase and second is dispersion medium. Component of the colloid which is dispersed in another medium is called as dispersed phase, while second, dispersion medium, component of colloid in which any other component is dispersed, that can be called as dispersion medium. It is same just like solute and solvent. Solute is the component of solution which dissolve in another substance, and solvent in which another substance is dissolved. Here we are saying that dispersed phase, it means which dispersed in another medium of colloid, and dispersion medium, it means that component of colloid in which any other substance is dispersed. Now, in the case of example of smoke, solid particles are dispersed phase and gas is the dispersion medium. Second example is butter. In the butter, liquid part is the dispersed phase and solid part is dispersion medium. One more example, that is mud. Solid is dispersed phase and liquid, that is dispersion medium. As we know that in the mud, in the water, soil particles, some impurities are dissolved that are solid in nature, that is dispersed phase, and water, that is liquid, that is dispersion medium. Okay. Now common examples of colloids. In the example of fog, dispersed phase is the liquid and dispersion medium is a gas. That type of colloid is called as aerosols. Second example, smoke. In the smoke, the dispersed phase is solid and dispersion medium is gas. Again, the type of colloid is called as aerosol. Third, shaving cream. In this example, gas is the dispersed phase and dispersion medium is liquid. The colloid type is the foam. Next, milk. In the milk, dispersed phase as well as the dispersion medium, both are liquid. This type is called as emulsion. Next, milk of magnesia. In this, dispersed phase is solid and dispersion medium is liquid. The type is called as sol. Next example, that is pumic stone. In the pumic stone, dispersed phase is the gas and dispersion medium is solid. The type of colloid is called as foam. Next example, butter. In that, dispersed phase is liquid and dispersion medium is solid. The type of colloid is called as gel. And the last example here, that is colored gemstones which are used to make the jewelry. In that, solid is the dispersed phase and dispersion medium is again solid. The type of colloid is called as solid sol. Now, these are the common examples of colloids. Learn it properly. Keep smiling. Take care. Now, the subtopic, that is Tyndall effect. Tyndall effect, the scattering of the light when we are passing it into the colloidal solution. It is called as Tyndall effect. For example, in the dense forest, when sunlight is coming and that is scattering, it's an example of Tyndall effect. One more example, that in the dark room, when light is coming from the hole, it scatters in the whole area, then it will be also the example of Tyndall effect. Okay, keep smiling.